So let's talk about groups. One thing I hear a lot is I have my business page set up, but I'm not getting a whole lot of traction. People aren't commenting, liking, whatever. So one of the ways you can change that is by being very intentional and deliberate in the groups that you belong to and how you provide value while you're in those groups. So I would encourage you to find at least a couple of groups on Facebook that have your ideal audience in them. Um, and then go into that group. You always want to be mindful of the group rules. You never want to break the group rules because then that gets you on the moderator or the admin's bad side. You don't want to do that, and it's just not ethical or cool. But you can still provide value without selling in a group. Let me explain that. So you're in group XYZ that has a whole bunch of your ideal audience in it. And that group has a rule that you're not allowed to post links. That group has a rule that you're not allowed to sell in the group. So you need to respect that. You need to honor that because it's not your group. You need to honor the group owner's rules. But what you can still do is provide value. So let's say you're selling hair care products and you're in a group that's a bunch of, you know, hair professionals. I am drawing a blank on the correct term, but people that do hair. Okay. And somebody's saying, I just had a client in and they were having this problem with their hair and I don't know how to fix it. You could comment on that post. You don't want to say, hi, I sell this because that's against the group rules. But you could say, have you tried, something like this? Have you tried doing this technique? Have you tried using this type of product? Whatever. Doesn't matter what your thing is, you can provide values in groups. So like for instance, I coach people on content and how to create content and systems to use that content. So when somebody's saying, "Oh my God, I'm so overwhelmed with creating, my social media posts," I'm going to go in there and I'm going to make a comment that, first of all, relax. Everybody gets overwhelmed. That's normal. That's to be expected. Almost every business owner gets overwhelmed. Just start with one platform. Everybody tries to do all of the things. You just focus on one until you've mastered it. That'll help lessen the overwhelm. So I have provided value without saying I'm a content coach. I've provided value without posting my link. And what happens when you start doing that more and more, and you want to do it consistently. So if you have two groups, the consistently is up to you. You need to decide that. If you say, I'm going to go into these groups twice a week, then go into those groups twice a week and be consistent about it and always provide value. And then what's going to happen is people are going to start taking notice of you providing this value. And they're going to click on your name and they're going to take them over to first of all, they're going to take you to your group profile, which you should be leveraging. There's another video on that. But then they're going to start paying attention to who you are. So now you've accumulated some more followers that are your ideal audience. So now they're watching what you're putting out on your page or your group where you can sell. That's how you get the engagement up. That's how you increase your visibility. And that's how you get more clients. So again, find groups that have your ideal client in it. Honor the group rules, respect the group rules, but constantly and consistently provide value for what you want to be known for and for what you are trying to sell. That's another way to increase your reach and engagement and get more clients on social media without spending a whole lot of time doing it. Have a good one, y'all.